Totally messing up this morning. Good morning, WW Robinson. Today is 9/11/2019, and I have Felicity here with me this morning. How are you, Felicity?
Good.
You're excited to do the announcements, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh, that's all right. So look at mine. It's all right. Today is day 6 in our rotation, and tell us what's for lunch today.
Lasagna rolls, broccoli, veggie dippers, ranch dressing,
Mandarin,
oranges, mixed fruit, choice of milk.
That Mandarin messes a lot of people up. I'm never quite sure how to say that. All right, and we have weather this morning, and I forgot to find out who our folks were this morning, so they're going to introduce themselves when they come over. So come on over here. Tell everybody what your name is. Alyssa. Well, good morning, Alyssa. How are you? Good. Tell us what the weather is today.
Sunny.
It is sunny. Thank you so much. Good job. And we have a friend here to lead us in the pledge. Come on over here. Tell everybody what your name is.
Jamie.
All right. Thank you. Put this in your ear. All right. Ready?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you so much. Good job. All right. Please join me for a moment of silence. Thank you. All right, we have quite a few announcements this morning. First off, we want to announce the student council members. So we're going to start with 4th grade, but making student council for this year, we have Lucy George, Alyssa Walker, Brooklyn Burns, Anna Frakely, Selamar Rodriguez, Nashika Batiz Lugo, I'm sure I didn't say that right, Carolyn Bailey, and Andrew Shiley. And then for 5th grade, we have Dylan Orball, Kiana Farrar, Marley Andes, Sarah Diane, Haley Waybright, Bryce Everett, Pilar Smith, Josiah Bailey, Natalie Marin, Abigail Rhodes, Elliot Mann, Emily Finks, Ava Kingery, Brooklyn Litton, Olivia Stroh-Snyder, and Bailey Vaughn. So congratulations to those folks. And I'm sure you'll be hearing soon about when you'll be getting together for your first meeting. We have some birthdays to celebrate today. Celebrating on the 11th, we have Gabriella Estridge, Kaylee Keith, Raymer Messina Trinidad, and Dylan Orball. So happy birthday to those folks. And then also I would like to read to you about today is Patriots Day. And that is because of events that happened on September 11th. 18 years ago. So today is September 11th, and we commemorate the events that happened 18 years ago on September 11th, 2001. None of our WW Robinson students were even born 18 years ago, but many of your older brothers and sisters, as well as your parents, remember that day quite well. It was a scary and sad time for all of us, as many people died in New York City, Virginia, and Pennsylvania that morning due to terrible choices made by a number of people who strongly disagreed with our country's leaders and what the United States stands for. But instead of focusing on this tragic event, we should consider the lessons we learned from 9/11. Immediately after these events, 18 years ago, good people around the world showed their kindness and love for each other by reaching out and helping save lives and support families who were hurt by this event. Firefighters and police officers in particular showed great courage in risking their own lives to save others. Americans put aside their differences by coming together and showing the power of patriotism by reaching deep into their souls and finding the strength to love and help their neighbors, no matter the color of their skin, their religious background, or how much money they had. It didn't matter. All that mattered was that we were all Americans and we would stick together. Soldiers sacrificed their time and lives to fight against those who might harm us, and a whole country started taking our own safety more seriously. So again, what are the lessons? We must show each other kindness and love. We must have the courage to do the right thing and protect and defend each other. We have to put aside differences and care for each other equally, which sometimes means sacrifice. I hope you will keep these thoughts in your mind today on 9/11. If you ever have questions, please feel free to ask your parents, your teachers, or even myself. We all feel very blessed to have you as our students. All right. And I also would like to read a little bit this morning from My Father's Dragon. We're actually getting close to the end of our book, so I'm thinking
maybe you should choose a different book and let the other kids choose a book for you.
We might do that. So this chapter is called My Father Meets a Lion. So we've met tigers, wild boars, and now a lion.
Now a lion.
My father waved goodbye to the rhinoceros, who was much too busy to notice, got a drink farther down the brook, and waded back to the trail. He hadn't gone very far when he heard an angry animal roaring. Darn it, blast it! I told you not to go blackberrying yesterday. Won't you ever learn? What will your mother say? My father crept along and peered into a small clearing just ahead. A lion was prancing about, clawing at his mane, which was all snarled and full of blackberry twigs. The more he clawed, the worse it became, and the madder he grew, and the more he yelled at himself, because it was himself he was yelling at the whole time. My father could see the trail went through the clearing, so he decided to crawl around the edge in the underbrush and not disturb the lion. He crawled, and the yelling grew louder and louder, and just as he was about to reach the trail on the other side, the yelling suddenly stopped. Uh-oh. My father looked around and saw the lion glaring at him. Do you know what glaring means?
Like probably looking at him like angry.
Scowling at him, yes. The lion charged and skidded to a stop just a few inches away.
Whoa, that is an angry lion. It's like a little baby.
Who are you? The lion said to my father. My name is Elmer Elevator. Where do you think you're going? I'm going home, said my father. That's what you think, said the lion. Ordinarily, I'd save you for afternoon tea, but I happen to be upset enough and hungry enough to eat you right now. And he picked up my father in his front paws to feel how fat he was. My father said, oh, please, lion, before you eat me, tell me, why are you so particularly upset today? It's my mane, said the lion as he was figuring how many bites a little boy would make. You see what a dreadful mess it is. I don't seem to be able to do anything about it. My mother is coming over on the dragon this afternoon. If she sees me this way, I'm afraid she'll stop my allowance. She can't stand messy manes. But I'm going to eat you now, so it won't make any difference to you. Oh, wait a minute, said my father, and I'll give you just the thing you need to make your mane all tidy and beautiful. I have them here in my pack. You do, said the lion. Well, give them to me, and perhaps I'll save you for afternoon tea after all. And he put my father down on the ground. My father opened the pack and took out the comb and the brush and the 7 hair ribbons of different colors. Look, he said, I'll show you what to do on your forelock where you can watch me. First you brush a while, and then you comb, and then you brush again until all the twigs and snarls are gone. Then you divide it up in 3 and braid it like this, and tie a ribbon around the end. As my father was doing this, the lion watched very carefully and began to look much happier. When my father tied on the ribbon, he was all smiles. Oh, that's wonderful, really wonderful, said the lion. Let me have the comb and brush and see if I can do it. So my father gave him the comb and the brush, and the lion began busily grooming his mane.
Now look at that. That mess is going to go soon.
Yeah, it's going to get all fixed. As a matter of fact, he was so busy that he didn't even know when my father left. And we'll stop there. The next chapter is called When My Father Meets a Gorilla.
Oh,
my goodness,
boy.
we're meeting everybody, aren't we?
Yeah, we're meeting every single jungle.
All right. Shout outs, Felicity.
I have a shout out to my parents, my awesome parents, and I have a shout out to Ms. Proctor and other principles.
All right, awesome. So you can choose to be the kind of leader that you would follow and make it a great day. So long.